Hello, hello, hello. It is the second day now that we are at home, and tomorrow we're going back to the library. So every 3 days we're gonna go to the library and for 2 days working on the house and getting things sorted out, and it feels pretty good. Paul vacuumed the whole house with the shop vacuum cleaner, was the real heavy duty one. Like that's a humongous vacuum cleaner. And so that's pretty good. And I sorted out my stuff. I found a bunch of things. I still have not found my Casio, the real nice underwater Casio watch. So I have no idea. I may have lost that somewhere. It may have fallen off my wrist because it has these like a belt buckle things, and they can come undone very, very easily, and then it could have fallen off somewhere, but it could also be hidden somewhere under a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know. I might find it eventually when we're getting everything cleared out. I might find my favorite diving watch by Casio, G-Shock rubber watch. I love those. They are so nice. But this wrist buckle belt doesn't work very well. So that needs to be completely done differently. They need to reform. Like everything needs to be reformed in the world, okay? Almost everything needs to be reformed. Okay? Except for your hair. You can keep your hairstyle the way it is. So, but the Casio watch, the way they should make this, not with this latch type of metal latch that goes into the holes. That's completely outdated. Okay. I know that Rolex already. I know that from there's a guy, producer Michael from England. He's pretty cool. He shows really wonderful properties in LA, and he has this thing for watches, and they tried watches on in a watch store, different Rolex watches. And I could see that the Rolex watches, also Jeremy Fragrance, he got himself a Rolex watch, and then he said he was gonna sell it, but then I guess he didn't sell it because he thought that would be a waste of money to have a Rolex watch. Better for him to sell it, but then he kept it anyway. I guess he kept it because he's just making so much money now that he doesn't need to sell it. So, but if you have artwork that went up in price by 100 times, like Fernando Botero, for example, and you are struggling, then you should sell a Botero head. So, but it's better to keep them because Fernando Botero artwork sculptures are amazing. So, but the Rolex watches, I could clearly see they already make them with elastic wristbands. So, and still metal, but it is some kind of it's interlinked with some elastic bands and stuff like that. And they make it in a very durable and very sturdy way, of course. And everything that we wear on our bodies should be made with elastic stuff that stretches in all directions. Okay, that is really the key to comfortable living and clothing, and anything that you wear on your body should be elastic. Okay, and a wristwatch should have an elastic wristband that, they should look at the Rolex, how they are making those, and so Casio should make those as well. They can make them out of rubber. I like rubber, prefer rubber to metal. So the Casio watches are my favorite ones. Those rubber watches that are shock resistant. They can fall off a high-rise building and they will just bounce. And and you can go diving with those as well. So they're really, really sturdy. I love those. And they look good. And the one that I have is like a very, very light peach color. Almost like this, but a little bit lighter even. More like between this and that. So very nice color. And I miss it, so I wonder where it is. So, but yeah, the wristband that doesn't work very well, so they can fall off at any time. And so they should be made with an elastic wristband that is very sturdy, made with rubber, and also with rubber bands, and they can make it where it feels really comfortable and where it adapts to any kind of width of wrist. And clothing should be made stretchable, and outer garments should be made also stretchable in all directions. Arc'teryx, they have some windproof jackets that are stretchable in all directions. So I have one of those. Those are really nice. Okay, that's a nice material. Windproof, rainproof also. Any kind of rain gear should be made breathable, stretchable, windproof, but still lets air in and still beats off rain, and perfect, warm, without sweating on the inside, where the sweat doesn't evaporate. So the sweat has to evaporate. So it needs to be smart technology, for clothing. Very, very important. And I have so many ideas on how to design clothes and wristwatches and all kinds of things, hats, and I have so many ideas for shoes, for sure, with rocker bottom, and where the technology is like this, like it's convex on the sole where the foot goes over it, and it's convex on the bottom as well, where you roll over, basically. You walk and roll at the same time. When you stand, you kind of roll, and that's way more comfortable. Also for your ligaments in your Achilles heels, and they need to not be bunched up high like on stilettos or on any kind of shoe that is like this. No, it needs to be. And then they have these earth shoes where they're flat, or they have I had those Keen boots where the back was a little bit going down, and that's good too, but the best is really the rocker bottom technology. MBT, they came out with this, I don't know which one came, I think MBT, Masai Footwear Technology, came out with them first, and then I think Skechers made their version of it. And I would like to make my own version of it. Lightweight, very important. My Skechers shoes are way too heavy. Yeah. The MBT shoes are lighter. Those are my favorite shoes. Absolutely most favorite shoes I've ever had in my life. I have two pairs, one in light blue, one in orange, and those are women's. And they have the wonderful rocker bottom. They look really cute, and they're lightweight and everything, but the foot shape, the foot outlining shape is still not ideal. It's still a little bit pointy. It's still a little bit narrow. It still pinches in the sides and my little toe and all. My little toe should be able to stretch out. And yeah, some of my friends have watched my foot videos, my foot massage videos. You can see that I have very pudgy feet, and my feet are basically shaped like the typical German foot, that they model the Birkenstock shoes after. And so the Birkenstock foot outlining is really ideal for me. I have Birkenstock shoes as well. The problem with the Birkenstock shoes is the sole is too flat. That's not good. That doesn't give really good sole support. So, and that doesn't feel so good on the back either, and so on. And it's so kind of hard bottom to walk on. So it should really have the combination of the Birkenstock foot outlining, at least for my feet, not for Paul's feet. Paul has different feet. His feet are actually shaped the way the regular shoes here in the United States are shaped, so kind of pointy and all. That's how his feet are. But my feet are the Birkenstock shape, and that's how it has to be. They have to be wide, the big toe a little higher and then goes down a little bit like this, but really, really wide. And then it should have the rocker bottom as well. So the combination Birkenstock foot outlining with the rocker bottom cut to the same Birkenstock foot outlining. So then you have the wide shoe with the rocker bottom. Perfect ideal. That's my ideal shoe. That's my shoe invention. So I just thought 333. Yes, my idea. And I'm on the right track with that. And if I could find someone who could make that happen, we could make that happen together, as a team, So, and then we could give it a different name. So we could call it consumer-friendly products, something like that. That would be a good name for it. So, but I don't know anyone, an entrepreneur who could offer the startup finances for something like this, So I have good ideas, so I can deliver ideas non-stop. My brain is constantly like this, constantly creating stuff. And that's wonderful, that's the right state of mind to be in. 444. Yes, it is the right state of mind to be in a creating state. to be happy and feeling good and moving things forward, and going into your own mind and not struggling with other people. Always go into your own mind and deal with it in your own mind. And breathe and let go of any kind of struggling with other people. And if you feel sorry for yourself or angry, then feel it within yourself, on your own couch, in your own room, and leave other people out of it. And that's the path of healing. That's the holistic way of living, to be in that kind of state. And that's the creative state, and that's the natural person's state of mind. And that's the state of mind we want to be in, okay? So, you guys take care. Bye-bye.